Lord, grant that I may always desire more than I can accomplish. And one of the things that changed my life was when I heard Ted Turner say that my dad left me two things when my dad committed suicide back in the early 60s. He left me a $2 million billboard business, an advertising company, and the idea to set goals that transcend my lifetime. When I heard that, ladies and gentlemen, a few years ago, on the dais at the Harvard Club with Mr. Turner, changed my life. Because I had accomplished everything I wanted to by the time I was 39, and I retired to Guthrie. And I now realize that I would have been more fulfilled if I had set goals that I couldn't accomplish in my lifetime. And all the high-performance people have such goals. And truly, when you are through changing, you're through. And that's why people that continue to work, live longer, keep their minds active, because they're changing. They're having to adapt to the intricacies of life, the nuances. And ladies and gentlemen, believe me, the pace of change is accelerating beyond your wildest imagination. Quantumly, it's accelerating. And it's going to get faster and faster as we go into the new millennium. Change is a constant factor in the world today. Change has become the norm, not the exception. Management of change is the most important challenge we all face. In the next millennium, the average teenager today will have 5 different careers, not jobs, careers, in the course of his or her lifetime. 5. It's actually 5 to 7. Just think about that. It's staggering. The big bucks will go to those who can adapt and change rapidly. If you cannot adapt, you will be swept away by the tidal wave of change. You will adapt or you will perish, according to Charles Darwin. I want you to consider 10% change in your life. It's the important 10. It's also, ladies and gentlemen, and I would be less than candid with you if I told you, it's the hard 10%. When we start talking about the people that you surround yourself with, your friends, your mates, it's the hard 10. Now, don't listen to the doofus morons. And I'm not going to get into what a definition of a doofus moron is, but suffice it to say, most of your relatives, your significant other probably, your brothers, it's mother, father. For those of you that are in the construction or labor industry, I decided to put some examples on you might relate to. Would you take advice on plumbing from a guy with leaky taps? Now, in American, that means something else. Leaky taps, which I don't want to get into because this is the new reformed me. Would you take advice on a DIY from a guy whose roof was falling in? I mean, if you just did one thing from today and you went against conventional wisdom, you'd be very successful. Break all the rules.